Hi guys, welcome back to the reality show girls.
Hello. Welcome back. You know, we thought we weren't going to have a lot to talk about, but let me just tell you, there's a lot to talk about.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about. I think
there's a lot happening.
There's just a lot happening
Devin,
from just like the aftermath
Jenn,
of you know,
of the Bachelorette.
Oh gosh, I'm so tired.
Crazy time.
Yeah, it's been a wild time. So we'll definitely be talking about the news that has kind of been leaked.
Not even leaked. No,
like,
he
exposed.
Literally just said, "Here you go."
Yeah, like
for
weird.
Yeah,
that behavior. Selling Sunset season 8 was released on Netflix.
Season 8?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And they just kind of dropped all the episodes, so we watched that. So we'll be kind of like, you know, recapping that a little bit. So all those Selling Sunset people, sit down, baby, get ready. And other than that, we're just kind of prepping for next week. Next week's a big week.
It is?
Yep. Dancing with the Stars debut.
You're so right. Yeah.
And Joan is going to take the stage and we can finally let go. So we're going to talk about Jenn, Aftermath, a little bit of Devin. We have to. I mean, we have to. This shit is crazy.
Maybe we'll look at the little bit of the cast of men.
Yeah. And then like, yeah,
season.
I've looked at a few. There's just, you know, they're all just like some old silver foxes up in here. But
yeah.
We've had kind of a crazy week.
Crazy packed week. But before we get into it, we got to start with housekeeping every time, guys.
It's
you know what time it is.
It's time for chores.
It's that time where I need you guys to do your chores. I will probably not pay you extra for your chores, but in the goodness of my heart, I will love you more. We will love you more if you
goodness of my heart. Name that musical.
I don't know that musical. What is that? That's why I still haven't seen it. I've got to see it before November 22nd. I've got to see it before the movie.
Whose line is that? I think it's Bach's line.
I don't even know who Bach is.
Nessa, please Nessa.
Oh, I know that part.
Confessa. I don't know the
words.
Who
came up with those lyrics?
I don't know.
Confessa.
Steven Schwartz. Yeah. So
I
take
love
it up with
Steven,
him.
But
sorry, housekeeping. Sorry.
Okay.
This is
anyway.
a wicked plug, by the way.
Ooh, boy. Yeah. So if you're listening, clearly you like us, right? So tell everyone else that you like us too. Literally, we post reels. We post, you know.
We're cool and hip.
Yeah, we try to say cool and hip. So reshare those and literally rate us 5 stars. Subscribe to us. Honestly, the ratings and all that
help.
Listen,
boost the alg.
We got to get over a certain amount to really amount to something. So yeah, do all the things. Follow us on Twitter, TikTok. Not Twitter. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm not well.
Not even a thing anymore. She's unwell. Don't listen to her. There's no Twitter.
Follow us on TikTok,
Instagram,
and you can listen to us on YouTube. Watch us on YouTube.
Wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Okay, you get it. So tell everyone about it. Reality Show Girls at Reality Show Girls. Anyway, whew, gosh.
Good, Whitney. How are you feeling over there?
Clearly not well. There's a lot happening.
You're good.
No, I'm fine. You've
had a great week. I'm over here on my last leg, but Whitney is fresh.
You never know what's going to happen, okay?
Okay.
Something good is on its way. I fucking know it. I know it. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Anyway.
Feel it in my fingers.
I feel it in my bones.
Feel it in my bones. What is that?
Love Actually. That's literally one of my favorite movies.
The trouble with love is I hate when he cheats. I hate
not even the song. That's the one that with what's her face.
I know.
Hooking up with the guy.
Just so
her song is so sick. I don't remember what it is, but it's just like piano.
Oh God!
She's looking at that record.
Catherine.
Oh God.
What's her name? Catherine McPhee. Oh my God. Wait, what? Yeah. Nanny McPhee. No, what am I saying?
You're right. It's Nanny McPhee, but
Nanny
I don't know her actual name. Her
name is not Catherine McPhee.
Is it Kate something?
What? Kate. I can't believe I'm messing this up.
I'm sorry, guys. We
you
don't know
have
anything.
to look it up. I'm gonna be so pissed. Alan Rickman and oh my God, she's in everything. She was Nanny McPhee.
That's how I learned about her.
And she's in Harry Potter too. She's the crazy lady. She's like, look at your
Emma Thompson.
Oh my God, it's such a fool. It's fucking Emma Thompson.
I don't know why I said Kate. I'm sorry, Emma.
Oh my God, I said Catherine.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
Anyway, that's a great movie.
At least I didn't mess up Alan Rickman. The trouble with love is... Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, how's it going?
Where do I even start?
Start from the top.
From
5, 6, 7, 8, and 1.
I was at... No, just kidding. I don't know.
Oh, a musical rendition of your week.
No. I guess last week...
Talk about the concert.
Yeah, it was
week of
a week of concerts for both of us.
Mine was unplanned.
Hers was unplanned. Mine was pretty last minute.
It's spontaneous.
I'm trying desperately to find people to do things, to find people to go
do things with. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And sometimes people are busy in this city, I guess. And so I was just like, forget it. I'm going to go by myself. Like, because, okay, basically first concert I went to was Allen Stone. He's one of my favorite all-time artists, like, ever. And I have tried to see him 2 other times. The first time was right when the pandemic hit and everything was shutting down as I drove to Chicago, and the concert got canceled like on the way to driving there. And I was like, well, shit. So I still went and saw the Bean.
South Carolina.
No.
So southern there.
Y'all drove from South Carolina.
Did you hear me? What in the fuck was that? Y'all drove? What is it? What's in this Elsie? Y'all drove all the way from South Carolina?
No, that's when I lived in Cincinnati. So it wasn't that far.
So that's not too bad.
Yeah. So we went and saw the Bean anyway, and we got some Nando's chicken. Y'all know about Nando's?
I don't.
That's the spot.
Oh.
It's like a UK place, but they have a couple of spots.
Please,
in the US.
Enough of the UK people.
I love the UK, okay? And I learned about Nando's because of One Direction. And I was a Directioner, so, and it was like one of their favorite restaurants. And I was like, I need to try Nando's one day. Anyway. But yeah, so that was a failed attempt. Then when I was on a contract, he was performing like 20 minutes away from me, or maybe 30, I should say. And I couldn't go because I didn't have a car. And so this time I was like, I have to go see him. And it was literally probably one of the best concerts I've ever been to.
Yeah, it sounded amazing.
It wasn't a giant venue. It was like more intimate. So you felt like you were really there with him. And he comes out on stage and he just has so much positivity and light and joy to him. And you're like, oh my God.
Just a good human.
Literally such a good human. And like, his voice is absolutely insane.
Oh, it's like grizzly bear, smoky hickory.
But with some soul. Like he went to church. He went to a black church, okay?
But like this man is white, so I don't understand.
Exactly that. Oh my God.
But he gives like went to a black church vibes.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. And, I had to watch this dude in front of me try and riz 2 girls, and I was just like, oh my God, make this end. But I just ignored that, and I focused on Alan because that was what mattered. And then after the concert, he literally stayed at the stage, and we like went up to him, and he talked to every person that stayed behind.
That's really nice. And cool and perfect.
Like he did not have to do that.
No, he did not need to do that at all.
So yeah, I got to like take a little selfie with him. It's really chaotic. And have like he was like, what's your name? And I was like, I'm Whitney. And he's like, thank you for coming. And I was like, thank you. And it was really nice. And then I was waiting forever for my Uber. Him. Yeah, no, he is a married man with a child. Please, I did look up to see if he was married though, because I was like, damn, he's kind of when he came out on stage. Anyway,
you said grizzly bear.
Yeah. But yeah, I was waiting for my Uber, and then the opener came out, and so she started talking to me, and and I was just like, why am I becoming BFFs with everyone in this place? But then I was like, I gotta go. Bye. And then yours was next.
Oh, okay. I can take it from here.
Take it from here.
Okay, I'll take it from here. That was Thursday night.
That was Thursday.
Thursday night. Okay, so
yours was Friday.
Friday night, I have to go to Brooklyn for a work thing. And I'm with the Ashley Anderson, and we are going to go together. We have to go to this place, Parashades. I don't know why I'm plugging them. You know what? I'm going to plug them because the bartender is really nice, and you're going to know why. So, oh God, this is so long. So much shit happened. So I go to this bar. We're sat there. It's the person that is training me for the new job that I'm doing. She just got engaged. he proposed to her that night. So it's kind of like a celebration of sorts. I just really just needed to see them and say, hey, what's up? Congratulations kind of thing. So after Ashley and I did that, we go get a drink. The bar is so small, by the way, very small. It's like a pizza shop in the front and you keep walking and then it turns into a bar in the back. It's very odd. And it's a very small bar. Okay. There's a little outdoor section, whatever. I'm just like, whatever drink, right? So I get the drink. I'm waiting, holding there with my card, waiting. Am I going to pay? I'm just waiting there. Ashley and I look at each other. We're like, okay, I guess we're not going to pay. We'll pay later, whatever. Go outside to the patio. We sit there. I look at her. We're looking around. The vibes are not it, y'all. It's not it. And we knew the Usher concert was happening like steps away. So I looked at her and she looked at me and we were just like, are we about to rush the Usher concert right now? Yes, we are about to run. We left. We chugged our drinks, left, didn't pay. Sorry. I mean, why the fuck? We stood there I tried to pay him. Honest to God, I tried. But I said, I got to go. So we went. We rushed the Usher concert. We get one of the best seats I've ever been for a concert. $100. The tickets were like originally $400, apparently. They were like $300 an hour before. And then he was about to go on. I don't even know if he had an opener. And we get there right on time. I had my t-shirt on. I don't know if you can add that. T-shirt. Picture. T-shirt on. Good. T-shirt on. Hot dog in hand. Got the White Claw as well. I got all of the things I needed. He opens. I'm literally like, oh my gosh. It was 2.5 hours of performing. I was on my feet the whole time. I mean, it was just a dream. He's a great performer. So many features. Were there. Like, it was just crazy. Victoria Monet was there. It was like, who else? It was like
Taraji P. Henson was with her. What was that about?
And then also, I'm trying to think of the men. It was like Fat Joe. It was like weird. It was like crazy. So fun. He performed every song that I needed. I shed a tear during Confessions Part 2. I'm not gonna lie. The dancing was good. He had acting moments. It was just a full arc.
Oh my God, those acting moments you showed me were
Burn
crazy.
into the confessions part 2.
We are making this a music video on this stage right now.
It was like literally just a music. It was just it was so ATL. It was so everything that I needed. It was just so great. It was so great. So anyways, I'm having the time of my life. Mind you, I thought I was just going to go to this rinky dink bar in Brooklyn. So homegirl did not charge her phone before. I know, that's my fault. My phone going into the concert, 5%. 5%. I took Ashley's phone. I recorded the whole thing. I was like, please God, send this to me. It's 2% on my phone. I'm trying to get home. I just need to get on one train and just sit and just take the train back, right? So I'm like going in my little Zebop purse and I look in and I'm like, oh my God. Because every time you go, when you're with friends, you don't think about your headphones at all. But then when you separate from your friends, you're like, all right, I'm going to put my headphones in and vibe until I get home. Mm-hmm. But I knew my phone was dead, but I was like, at least I'll have them in so no one talks to me. Everyone in New York knows what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm sitting there. I'm trying to find my AirPods. I'm like, oh my gosh, the D train is here. I have to get in. I'm like, where are the AirPods? It doesn't matter. My wallet's here. My keys are here. My phone's here. Even though it's dead, I got to go. I get in. I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, I go and find my friends to see like where the location is. It's at the fucking bar. Those AirPods. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gone. I'm on the train. Take it all the way home. My phone's dead. I come in. I tell Whitney, oh my God, I just saw Usher. Because I could only I only text her like one thing.
Literally, I'm at work and I don't know where I was actually. No, I was just sat at home.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, I just went to see a movie.
Yeah. I should have forced you to come with me.
I know.
Because you were gonna come. No, fuck.
Anyway, it's fine.
Anyways,
it's fine.
that was that. And just to kind of recircle with the AirPod situation, guys, they're still missing. I went to the bar yesterday. The bartender, shout out to this man, this short king, blonde. Don't know your name. Aww. I can't believe I didn't get your name. You're not going to listen to this. It doesn't matter. But I go there and he's helping me. We're out on the patio. I'm at the poke bowl next door sifting through their trash. This Asian man's like, get out. I'm like, please. I know they're in here. He was so sweet too. Shout out to that man. Shout out to that man, the poke bowl man. He was so sweet. His coworkers.
Shout out to these men.
Shout out to these men. I even went into the hat store in between. Shout out to those men because they were cool too and they're about to get me a hat. But I was like, I can't buy this hat. I need my AirPods.
What?
Yeah, it was a whole thing. I went to every store around because I'm just like, they're sat there. So if anyone is good, if anyone gone through this experience, They have been sat there. They were charged, by the way, because someone was like, did they die? They were charged. I know this to be a fact. They have not moved. I've marked them as lost. They're still there. It's just a mystery now. I'm like, no one stole them because I have it notified that if it leaves, it's going to notify me. They've been sat. So it's really interesting. They're still there. They're
Interesting.
Still there. Anyways.
I don't know. All I can think is like, is it the case still there and the actual headphones aren't? But I know that the headphones themselves also have a tracker too. Yeah. But I don't know if people know how to like finagle it some way.
That's what I'm saying. But and my name's on it. Not like that matters, but my name's on it.
But they could just take the AirPods and leave the case, you know?
How are they going to charge them though?
They get another case.
But then why pay for the case when you get...
I don't know, bro. I don't know. People, I don't know.
Hopefully, it's a mystery. I really think they're there. I'm like actually not losing hope.
Mother, where are you? That's what they're saying.
I'm just like not losing hope yet because I'm just like, how are they not? Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, that was my Friday night. Continue Crazy.
On. So then turn to Sunday. I'm like, okay, all my musical theater people, if you don't know about this fest and you're in New York, you're missing out because Elsie Fest is like
Broadway Mecca.
Broadway's version of Coachella, you know? And literally it was $60, so cheap. Like
very cheap.
And there was like a VIP section, but honestly, like it's not even worth it because you're not even close to the stage, I don't think. And
you were pretty close.
Yeah, if you just get there early, you get a good spot. So
I really would have gone to this if I wasn't so stressed.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm kind of sad. I did have FOMO. You had FOMO for Usher. I had FOMO for this.
Yeah. But I think Darren Criss, I don't know if he's the one that put it together, but he was like the one hosting it essentially. And so like he came out first and then he brought out some like warblers from Glee. They sang together. But they didn't. I'm sorry. I think someone was in the wrong key. It was acapella. No, he sang Teenage Dream by himself, but like they just like three other dudes that weren't actually one of them was a warbler. Two of them were just like from the show, and they all four sang together
because the warblers were always on pitch. And I'm gonna say this is a bold statement. I always think of Darren Criss when I hear Teenage Dream, not Katy Perry.
That's so crazy.
Isn't that funny? Yeah. I'm like, that's Darren Criss's song, not Katy Perry's.
I mean, clearly he loves it. He sang it again, so
clearly the man loves it.
Yeah. So they came out, and then I don't know why. Well, they had these like random acts come in between, like from like a new musical that's coming out, and oh my god! And one of the guys from NSYNC came out, and they sang together. Kind of the one that's probably a little irrelevant, but he's like writing a show about like Dracula or something, or Frankenstein, maybe that's what it was.
What?
Yeah, and the concept album is coming out soon. If you want to listen, I want to see who this is though.
That reminds me of when Forgetting Sarah Marshall, when Jason Segel's character is writing that musical about vampires.
What?
You know, I don't remember. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I'm trying to, and he's like on his piano.
Wait, maybe it's Backstreet Boys? I think it's Backstreet Boys, not NSYNC.
Oh, then it's probably what's his face? He's so relevant. What's his face? He was on.
Not the one on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh.
Bro, I don't know who it is. Oh my god, I don't know what band it is. He's from one of the boy bands. I'm sorry, whoever you are, sir.
Oh wow, you roasted this man.
He looks so different. That's why I can't tell. He had long hair and a beard. So I'm like, I don't know who you are, sir.
Whatever.
Anyway,
he was there.
So he came out, and then the one that I started screaming over because I was so shocked that he was there.
Who?
Because I don't know why. I have the biggest crush on him. Is Cord Overstreet.
That's so random.
I know. I was really like I just was shocked. He just came out in his sunglasses and started singing with Darren, and I was just like, oh my god.
And the sunglasses is so funny.
Like I literally have the biggest crush on that man, and he did a movie with Lindsay Lohan, that Christmas movie, remember?
No, that movie
that's like the most recent thing I've seen him in.
So trash garbage. Lindsay Lohan was so crazy. That was I can't believe I wasted 2 hours of my life watching that shit.
I think I watched that 3 times.
Yeah, because you watched it with
voluntarily. Me. I watched it with you too.
Yeah.
Then I watched it 4 times.
Because I was like, I'm gonna watch this, and you're like, I've already seen this. But then you were sat. I was like, okay.
Because I love Cord Overstreet.
I was like, this movie kind of sucks, but okay. And we finished. I was like, well.
I just love him. Like, I don't like a lot of blonde boys, but he's a blondie that I love.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, and so then, oh my god, so many people came out for this show. I can't even recall everybody, but like, obviously Joy Woods came out. She was freaking amazing. She sang like some like pop. She sang a Katy Perry song too. Hummingbird Heartbeat.
I'm telling you,
I was
Katy
like, oh.
Perry is making a comeback.
I mean, she's great for pop cuts, you know.
I'm straight up singing "Thinking of You" at my next pop rock ballad.
I know. I'm like,
period.
Let's not get started. Anyway,
with him, I kiss.
Thinking of you.
Stefan and Elena.
That's not when it happens.
Oh, I know, but I just
it's gravity.
It was gravity, but it was within the same.
I got you. Let me not kill your thunder. Let me not.
Ian Somerhalder. I'm just gonna say random heartthrob names throughout this podcast.
Yeah, so Joy was there,
singing her face off. She kind of sang "My Days" like a little more like if Joy Woods were to sing it, not like her,
not the character.
Yeah. What's the character? Okay, Rachel McAdams.
Allie. There we go. Woo.
The character is Rachel McAdams.
Yes.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, so fierce. Jordan Fisher came out. I was like, oh my God, love that man. Love. That one kid that was Dear Evan Hansen, like towards the end, and now he's in Little Shop.
Yeah, I don't know his name, but I see his face clearly in front of me.
Love his voice. Rachel Ziegler obviously was there towards the end.
She's such a pick-me.
But her voice, I was like, damn, it's good.
She's got a great voice, but she's annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The Snow White promo, that was... I was like, what's happening? What's happening?
She sucks.
I loved her in West Side Story, though.
Oh.
So who else? God, there's just Jordan Fisher. I mean, obviously Lizzie McAlpine. She was like the big one at the very end.
Yeah, that's iconic.
And Derek Klena came out to sing with her. I was like, oh my God, that man is so fine.
That one, I can't even speak. That man is so fine. When I saw him,
literally like,
did you? Oh no, you didn't see Moulin Rouge with us. I saw him in Moulin Rouge. He was so good.
Oh God, I can only imagine.
I was like, no,
I just don't think. I'm like, why is he married?
Like, no, I just don't think.
I don't think when he's on stage.
I don't think.
The brain shut off and it was just all pheromones. I don't know. And I swear there are more people, but I literally, it was so overwhelming.
Yeah,
but it was an amazing time. You guys should go. Like, even if because the first one I got there, I felt a little cringe because they were like doing like piano bar karaoke type thing. Someone was playing music and everyone was singing like Mamma Mia and Hairspray and stuff. And I was like,
ew. I would have literally been like, I think I gotta go. But I'm gonna see Usher again.
You power through that, guys. You power through that part because it's worth it. Oh, like, John Gallagher. He's the other guy that he was there too. And I walked by him when I came back from the bathroom and I was like, oh, I should have said something, but I didn't. But, you know, I'm that girl now. I just be going up to people.
I can't believe you really have the guts.
I know. Yeah. And I just thought, and Alaska from Drag Race, her off-Broadway musical, Drag the Musical, it's going to start, it opens at the end of September and
see how
they performed a number from that too. But yeah, there's just so many things. It was a really great time. Oh my God, I do have to say, I went to get a drink and the bartender was like staring me down. He was like, oh yeah. You know, like he was like, you're cute. And I was like, and he was pretty cute too. He reminded me of my first boyfriend actually. And I was like, triggered. But, so I go up and he's like, hey, gorgeous, what can I get you? And I was like, I want this whatever drink. And then he was like, can I see your ID? And I was like, okay. And so I give him my ID and he goes from like smiley flirty to like full face drop. He looks at it and he's like,
I think he was just old.
I don't think he was giving that he was like 22. He did not look old. He gave like naive, and the fact that he was trying to hit on me like was giving more naive. Do you know what I mean? For him to be so bold. You know?
I hate him.
And so I feel like he looked at my age and was like, oh, she's an old lady. And I was like, I've reached that point.
That's weird.
I'm an old lady.
Crazy.
I don't know.
That's wild.
Either that or he was very old, but like he was reading very young. So I don't know.
He's probably just an idiot.
I mean, they all are.
Maybe he saw that you're from South Carolina.
I don't know.
Didn't like that.
Maybe.
I don't know. Just saying things.
But I think he asked me beforehand if I was from the South, actually. Because I think I was giving nice, you know? I don't know, bro. Anyway, so I'm just like, oh, the men prospects. Bro, why is it so hard on these streets?
It's very hard on these streets. Hey, Lulu. Thank you.
Lulu, do you have something to say?
I think Lulu has something to say, but she's going to stay quiet
Lulu is
for
our cat, if you don't know.
Lulu is the cat right there.
And the cat is here with us on the couch.
Yeah, she's just sitting next to me.
She wants the microphone, but she's a little shy.
She's very shy.
Actually, she's a menace. Anyway.
She's also a menace to society. But anyways, yeah, we
had a ball with our concerts, y'all. It was crazy. It was a good time. And then we went into straight audition mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still like a little jaded for my situations. I never really
I feel like you're just now really getting back into the swing of like auditioning, and you should feel good that you even made it that far. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I had 2 auditions that went really far, and one of them was just kind of like out of nowhere, and I genuinely, it was before the final callback for this other one that I'm like, okay, this is the one I'm actually going for. But they were both on the same day, which never happens really to me because I never really get called in for anything. So I went in and I was just like, oh my God. I did the dance or whatever. I sang afterwards. Oh, in the mix of all of this, after I sang, I was outside with my friend, Ben. Shout out to Ben. And we're just like talking and stuff. And this person comes out from the other side, the other room, rehearsal space, and throws away some whatever. And I look down and I noticed there's an ankle brace on the person. And I was like, oh, that's kind of just like Anna And I literally look up. I see the blonde hair. I see 2 girls, the other 2 girls that we were talking to, their eyes are just like so big and wide. It was Anna Delvey. And the girl that was like by the door saw Ezra, obviously, in the room. They were rehearsing right next to the room that I like.
For Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, I was literally auditioning in that same room or the room across from that. So funny. And anyways, so I'm just like, oh, great. I sing my song, beep, bop, boop. And they're like, great, we'll see you tomorrow. I'm like, oh, shit. I just got a call back. I wasn't even expecting any of this. So then I get kind of like hype. I'm like, oh shit, like this is actually like kind of exciting. I go to the other call. That one went well. They finally made like cuts. I went all the way to the end for this tour. So, I mean, I went all the way. There's nothing else I can do. There's no more calls. And I'm pretty sure there's like 3 other girls in the specific track that I was going for. So it really is that's it. It's like final 4. And I don't know. I know I looked really different from the other girls, though. The other 3 looked a little more similar, and then there was me. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but it really doesn't mean it. When you get to the very end of something like that, it's like it's just logistics at that point.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a hard, yeah.
And they've got some time to work out the kinks. And here's the other thing is that people will like book something and then something else happens and then they drop out and then they might be calling you back again. You know what I mean? You literally
you're on the radar. So anyways, that was for the tour. And then I go in for the other callback for the other thing. And I danced for like 2.5 hours. I got kept for everything, did all the things, felt really good about it. But it's also hard because at that point, everyone's picking up stuff really well. Everyone's really sharp. So it's kind of just like a toss up. And then I got a rejection email, which was nice that they emailed to tell you. But I was just like,
it is nice just knowing, but
I kind of knew when it was like 7 p.m. yesterday. I was like, I should have known because the final call is Friday and today's Thursday. So they were supposed to tell us by Wednesday, the latest. And it's fine. That one was not the one I like really, really wanted. But then it became one of those things where I was like, oh shit. Like I'm kind of like, I'm dancing my face off. I'm like grinding. Like I was there for so long. I got so much exposure with the team. And then it's just like, damn, like it just was like, boom, gone. So it's really annoying. It's really hard it's just really hard. And of course I took off work. So it's like, oh, it's all worth it if you book it. But then it's like, now I'm out of money. My body hurts and I didn't even book. So, but it is what it is. I guess I'm still waiting for that other thing, but I don't know. I'm not feeling, the morale is not as high as it could be, but
that's okay. There's something else that's going to come its way. Come on. I can't speak, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll see.
Right thing, right time. Truly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about all your exciting things?
I guess. I don't know. Well, I guess all I can say is I'm the queen of let me send in a video submission and then I'll book it. It's in person.
Literally so iconic. Guys, Whitney will literally book off this. I'm out here with one leg just one leg, and I'm just crawling on the street.
Here's the thing. I can't dance at all. You got all the moves and I don't, because I went to dance class the other day and I was like, oh my God, what am I doing
Oh,
here?
don't let that man scare you. Actually,
no, it's fine. It's fine. I just need to go to a different person.
Just go to another person. That's the beauty about the city. There's like 1,000 dance teachers.
So many. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to leave again, which means I don't know what we're gonna do about our costume plans, but
fuck,
can we have a Halloween party like at the beginning of October?
Oh my God, I totally forgot about the Halloween.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. You're missing Halloween.
I know. I'm gonna have to find new friends to try and do a new costume with. Oh my God, this is
a travesty. I didn't even put that together. I was so excited that you booked that. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine.
It's fine. I haven't signed the dotted line yet, so I'm gonna wait just a hot second.
No, you
before
gotta sign that shit. You better sign
No,
it.
I mean just before I
forge it if you don't.
I'm signing, but I just don't want to say what it is.
It's sad. But that's really exciting.
It's very exciting. But I'll only be gone for less than a month. If anyone wants to sublet, let me know. Hit me up.
Let us know.
So that happened. And then I'm having all these callbacks for shit. And I'm like, ooh. And I have to do a dance call. I have to do a dance call tomorrow and another one on next week.
But it's exciting.
It's
always good to go in. Like,
it's scary. Like in-person auditions are so. Although I feel I even though I absolutely bombed the one that I went for waitress, it was absolutely terrible. The one that I just did, I was like, oh, I'm good. I think the other thing is I'm realizing I'm actually much better at, like, I'm much more of a comedic actor than I am a serious actor. That's what I'm realizing.
You know, it's funny. I hate going in for comedic things.
Really?
I love to do, like, I mean, like when I was going in for Chicago, that was like everything for me. I was just
that's
I
a
love
different
to
vibe.
be. Yeah, but I just like that. I like the fierce, dark. That's all I've gone in for. If I'm thinking about
fierce is great.
Dark, serious. Although
it's more like the sad stuff. I'm like, I'm actually not.
No, I'm like the most unserious person, but I love being serious on stage. Mm-hmm. I'm so unserious, but please let me be serious on stage.
Yeah,
I'm serious. Serious black, bitch.
Serious black.
It's so funny because the things that you think you do good, the things that you think you do really well, you don't get, and the things that you do well,
are the ones that you're surprised by.
What am I trying to say?
I think that's what you're trying to say.
The things that you feel like you're not doing so well in, you actually are surprised by yourself and you do well. It's like what I did the other day. I was just like, what? Like, I thought that felt all weird and wonky, and I think I messed up a ton, but as long as you have a point of view.
Yeah. So it's crazy times out here in these streets. It's this is like the second audition season, I feel like.
And shows are casting like for Christmas stuff now. So 'tis the season to be casting for that. And then we'll hit a lull come like, you know, end of October, November, December. People just stop working because it's like you're gearing up for either a contract that you already booked or, you know, it's holidays. People aren't casting around Thanksgiving and Christmas, although that happens still because I think that's when I got Disney. I think I got the call for Disney like in November. So
Really?
Yeah. Maybe it was December. I don't know.
I guess so because
I was very
the contract started in January. Yeah.
Yeah. I just remember I had like a month before I left. So I think I was like the last person they called. They're like,
yeah, get over here.
Oh God, she's the last headshot standing. So I guess we gotta call her.
Oh my God, no.
But shit like that happens. It does. It does. And then it leads you to places. But anyways, that's that.
That's been our journey this past week.
Should we talk about all this crazy shit on Instagram?
Ooh, let's get into it. Let's get into what the ever the hell is Devin is out here trying to do. Devin Strader
decides to post a 13-minute long video of text messages between Jenn Tran and himself while they're in the relationship, trying to like defend his side.
Yeah, prove that he's not this terrible person.
The texts are spliced, cut, out of context.
And look, okay, here's what, so he kind of broke it down in the beginning. He was like, Jenn said that we broke up at like this time, but here's when it actually happened. And he'd be like, Jenn said I wasn't doing this and that, but here's a thing showing that I was doing whatever. And then he just decides to like, I feel like it was from like the beginning of their relationship, and he just like screen records, scrolls through all of their conversation, and it like literally like not even like cutting out whatever, like he just showed everything,
like all the sexting, not like the
and
sex, like
and included
pictures,
like,
but
you
just
know,
like
sexual like
things.
text that should be only between you and your person, and he's out there just showing them to the world. And so everyone in the comments was like, bro, you need to take this down, that's awful, like you literally do not know what you're doing. And like it just he dug his grave even deeper.
Even Sam M was commenting.
He commented the middle finger emoji, and Devin pinned it. I was like, what is
the
happening?
pen is crazy.
Like, so Devin was literally like not taking the video down, like responding to people's comments, like liking any comments that like supported him and stuff like that. And then finally he does take it down, then reposts it just to block out those like sexual text messages. And I'm just like, what? Bro, you're not getting the whole point here.
Yeah, so
but
the point was
I that person that read through every single tried my
really
best.
Did.
I was literally like pausing every second just to read like what their conversations were like.
I just
it was
watched,
very difficult, especially because it was on Instagram and not on TikTok. But even on TikTok, it was hard to read too. Whew, and
this man's crazy for that. So stupid.
He just
keeps digging the grave. He just keeps digging it.
And like obviously these are personal messages, but like I'm a reporter and I had to do my job.
You are the reporter.
So I read through like their like everyday messages and stuff. And here's what I'll just say overall. I think both of them have completely different attachment styles. Jenn, anxious attachment, constantly needs support, needs reassurance. And Devin, totally avoidant attachment style. Like he just kind of sweeps things under the rug, acts like everything's okay.
I don't even know who Devin is.
Like literally, yeah.
Like
I know.
I don't even know who
like
Devin
the person
is, bro.
that he was on the show, it just seems so different from who he is being now. You know what I mean?
The villain never ever wins. He was kind of seen as a low key villain.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Sam M was like our actual villain, but like
honestly, Sam M just seems like an idiot a bit. You know what I mean?
Sam M just he was here for Maria. So,
Myrtle or
Myrtle.
Okay.
I hate that the M and the N are so similar, and both of their names are Sam, so it's just really hard. My Parisian king.
Enough. Anyway, so when I was reading through the messages, it was very much like he would be like, oh, I'm sleepy, I'm gonna go to bed or something, and like just wouldn't respond to her, but it would be like 18 hours until he would respond again, and she'd be like, I need you to like call me, like you said you're gonna call me, and like granted, I totally get where she's coming from. I'm that same person. I need constant reassurance and everything, but like it was also this weird thing where she would like then go in on him and be like, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, blah blah blah, and he's like, I'm sorry, like I love you, like, and then she'd be like, I'm not trying to take it out on you, and it was just this weird thing where like
just wasn't meant
it just wasn't working, you know what I mean? And it's just it Jenn was giving very pick me girl in these text messages, and it's sad to see because it's just like obviously she just wants reassurance and validation, because he was telling her this like how he was going to treat her and giving her this grand idea of how things were going to go, and then he does the complete opposite. So of course she's literally spiraling. You just see her spiraling in these messages, you know what I mean? And I just like I feel bad, but it's also like embarrassing, and it's just like, ugh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think he literally just got the ick like from the jump. And yeah,
I think he just, it was never meant to be. And then him posting this was just really unnecessary, and he was trying to cover his tracks. But Devin, man, just
you should just go on Nick's podcast
off the face of the earth, please.
Yeah. Like,
that's all I have to say.
Because, you know, like Tino, he like went on Nick's podcast, then disappeared.
Just be
like, if you want to say your piece on somewhere, let it be in a controlled environment like that, instead of you just trying to build something up by yourself without any other people's input.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if you listened to this interview that I think Rhea and Fran did with Gabby Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
But did you listen to it?
I did. I think yeah.
Gabby was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw Tino at the nail salon.
Yes, yeah.
Gabby seeing Tino is so funny. She was like, yeah, I was in my sunglasses just like looking, because he was with a girl, I guess. He lives in LA.
Yeah.
And I guess Gabby Wendy is like one of the funniest people that came from that industry.
Truly. She's
or that
amazing.
franchise.
I love her.
Oh, so funny. But anyways, That's the little downfall of Mr. Devin. I hope he just really,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
He finally took the video down, I think.
I'm sure there's going to be some interviews with him at some point.
Maybe. I don't know.
I really
At
see
this
Nick
point,
Viall doing it. Nick Viall
that's
loves
the
that.
only person that I want him to interview.
Yeah.
Or want him to have an interview with is with Nick.
But it almost like, for me, it's like, I don't even know how much I can take of this person anymore, because I still feel like he is going to stay true to him being painting whatever facade he's, it's just like, I don't think we're ever going to get to the root of him.
Oh no.
It's just, so for me, it's just like, just fall off. Off.
And he still never really gave a reason as to like what was like the stone. What is the
catalyst?
There's something on the camel's back.
The straw that broke the camel's back.
What was the straw that broke the camel's back in their relationship? He has not really said what it was.
You better talk about the camels.
I don't know.
And I'm gonna speak on the camels real quick.
Let me talk about these camels.
Let me talk about these camels real quick. Okay.
And another interview that I watched last night was Jonathon's interview with Nick. And I gotta say, I love that man.
We love the medium king.
I love the medium king.
I love a medium king too. I'll say it. I'll say it.
Yeah. If they're good,
Short
they're
kings,
good.
Literally get out of my face.
Short kings, I'm sorry.
Unless
you're
I'm
Tom
short.
Holland. That's it.
You like short kings.
I just like Tom Holland. And
You actually like I am disgusted by short kings.
No,
get off.
Stop it. You are a short queen.
I don't. Okay, short queen. I am a short queen. But I don't want a short king. I'm already the short one. I don't need another short plus short. Nope. You got to mix and match. You hear that? You got to mix and match. I cannot do a short king. No.
Short kings have to work really hard to get me. That's what I'll say. They have to have a certain kind of riz.
And I feel bad. This is my brother's a short king. I'm going after his people, but
he is a short king.
He is a short king. I'm so sorry, Johnny, but I can't. No, I can't. I can't do it.
I'm sorry.
A medium king, sure. Tall king, perfect. But a medium, short king, so sorry. You're gonna have to leave. I can't do it.
Well, on his podcast, they kept like trying to go in on him and be like, okay, so like, would you and Jenn, like, do you see something like
stupid TikToks of them together, like teasing, whatever.
Yeah, they're definitely just using it for like clout and followers and stuff. But the way that he was putting it was like, he's open to it, but like, he also doesn't want to feel like he's second choice. You know what I mean? Where it's the thing where like everyone else wants you to be together, but it's like,
she's busy.
Do you actually want to be with me?
She's busy, like, she's going to be busy with Dancing with the Stars. And like, I think a lot of times when they go from show to show, like, it's just not the best time to like open up a relationship.
No.
With Joey and Kelsey, like, there's been time for them to like establish a good foundation away from the show. So I think they're going to be okay, I think. Mm-hmm. But, a lot of times, like, it's very common that they break up during this period.
Yeah.
So Jenn just needs to be alone, focus on her dance moves, because
she needs to be.
I saw one TikTok and I said, "Woo!
We got some work to do, and you better take that gum out of your mouth, girlfriend."
I hate when people
no
chew
gum in the mouth when you're dancing.
I just hate when people chew gum in general. I stopped chewing
really
gum,
hard.
And I'm like,
I'm sorry, I'm a gum chewer, but
I'm just like,
I try to be delicate
gum.
about it.
Protect your jaws. I used to chew gum all the time. I'm actually not a hair, but just don't chew the gum. Don't be smacking your gum dancing. Girl, get your hips in line, point your toes. Don't turn in, please. God, I know you're not a dancer, but don't have these nasty biscuit sickle feet in my face. Fix it, Jen Tran, because I'm going to come for you. And Joey, I feel like you're going to be good at dancing. Because I think he's like a little...
That little TikTok he posted?
I don't know. I feel like he's got a little short. I think he's got a little...
I think he's got something in him.
I'm so excited for Tuesday. I'm so excited.
I can't wait. Eek.
I'm so excited.
I gotta fix this. Yeah, it's really...
And I'm going to have to watch it not live, which is really sad, but it's fine.
Well,
Can we talk about Selling Sunset?
Wait. Sorry, I had a few more things about Jonathon.
Oh, sure.
Just in terms of him and Jenn, they were like, okay, so what kind of person do you want to be with? And he was like, I want someone who's like independent, and like if I am away or like if I'm busy with work or something, they know that like obviously I'm still with them even if I can't like respond to them immediately. And I'm like, well, that's not Jenn, because Jenn literally Need you to
I could do that.
Answer her at all times. Exactly. I was like, I can
ready.
do that. I'm here. I know you're my man. You know I'm your girl. That's all we need.
I hate when people text me all the time. Don't text
me.
Just
kidding. I actually do love when people text me all the time.
Actually
I don't know
love
what
the
I'm
texting.
talking about.
I hate that.
It's just about like knowing like what the communication is and like setting that from the start. That's the thing. That's the main thing.
Rephrase. Like I like when someone responds to me in an orderly fashion, but
correct.
Like, oh god.
Or tells me like, hey, I'm busy right now, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Also, he's a clean freak, Jonathon, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. I love men who
Jonathon's great.
make things clean.
Yeah, we love him. And
he also said that he was like, they asked him like who he would be interested in outside of Jenn and like in Bachelor Nation, like, you know, if he were to go on Paradise, and he seemed to like Rachel.
Rachel who?
Rachel from Joey's season, the Hawaiian girl that was like top 4, yeah. And she got all that hate.
They kind of look similar.
She's at, like, he talked to her after AFR, and
very
he was like,
vibes.
We have good banter, and I was like, I can see it.
Whatever.
But he also liked who's that one girl that had a wiener in her mouth in that one challenge? Autumn. He's like, Autumn seems like she'd be good vibes. I was like, so he's all over the place. We'll see. Anyway, we'll see what happens with him. We'll see what happens with Jenn. I don't know. But that's pretty much the tea for Bachelor world. Oh, I also did watch Jenn's interview with Caitlin Bristow too, but I kind of already forgot everything.
It's kind of like these interviews are kind of stupid. It's just like we're beating the dead horse. Like, enough.
I'm over it now.
But I'll say this season... Okay, so I'm switching gears. This season of Selling Sunset was very interesting. And you know what I just realized? Do you remember the character? Remember Heather? Blonde, tall.
Was she the mean
They're
one?
all tall and blonde. No, that was Christine, I think.
Oh, yes.
Heather was like the other one that had the husband and he like got mad. Like there was some drama.
Is that the hockey player husband? Yes. Or is that Emma's husband?
Yes. The hockey player husband. Emma doesn't have a husband. She's single.
Oh, see, I was confusing Emma with hockey player.
I was thinking to myself, I finished the episode and I was like, wait, I just realized we didn't even talk about Heather or regard her at all. But anyways, she's blonde, she's tall. I don't know. That's the best.
They both look the same, don't they?
So this show is so unserious, first and foremost, because like they are not. Drama was not even it never really is centered around the selling of the houses, but we kind of pick up with Bree, who is our villain now, and this season was really interesting. So I guess the cliques now are. Well, Chrishell and Emma are besties. Mm-hmm. They're friends with Chelsea, and Chelsea refers to them as her best friends. They're also friends with Bree. Chelsea and Bree have tea from last season. Just a little reminder if you didn't remember this. Chelsea was kind of talking shit about Bree because she was with Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon is like very notorious, known for like having multiple partners and kids with many women, and she was just like, oh, that is so like disgusting, just kind of judging Bree for like
her lifestyle,
which is like, you can judge someone but like maybe just like not say it.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's funny because I really sided with Chelsea last season, but this season I think my overall siding, if I had to pick one side, I think I'm siding a little more towards Bree this season.
Me too.
Because what unfolds is that Bree's friend Amanda, not Amanza, Amanda, comes to Bree and is like, I have some tea on Chelsea. She's like, let's meet. They talk. Amanda's like, my friend, or maybe it was her. No, it was her friend. It was
a friend.
A very reliable friend saw Chelsea's husband at a hotel lobby making out with a woman, cheating on Chelsea. Now, what I thought was really interesting is that Chelsea never even went to her husband. She like says that. And I'm like, what?
Wait, she actually said that?
Yes.
And she hasn't gone to her husband yet?
Yes.
What is that about?
Like literally, that's what. So first off, I was like, I'm first off sus to that because there's no way I'd keep that shit in. Not even for a second would I keep that in. I would literally like go straight to my husband and be like, so I heard you're making out with someone in the hotel lobby. And go off. So I thought that was sus.
It would be the end of his days.
Yeah. His balls would be on the floor. For real. No.
Anyway.
Yeah, so I thought that was interesting.
That's the whole thing with Selling Sunset, though. I'm just like, everything seems so staged.
It's so staged because then they talk about how. So then Bree is like, I think I'm gonna just tell Chelsea, which I thought was pretty big of her, considering their beef from last season. I'm like, oh shit, she's gonna tell her. This is probably the right thing to do, just to tell her alone. They record it, obviously. Chelsea's shocked. It seems like it's the first time she's hearing this. Whatever. And then it kind of just like she tells her, and then she's upset, and then
but they seemed on good terms.
It seemed like fine. Like in the moment, she was like, "This sucks, but thanks for telling me," and like it just seemed okay. I don't know where it got messy, where all of a sudden Chelsea woke up and decided that Bree was coming for her by telling her this information.
It seemed like because Chelsea met up with Chrishell and Emma, and they were like together talking, and it's based off of what Chelsea's saying. Chelsea's making it seem like Chrishell and Emma are now curious if Bree did this to like as like a revenge sort of thing for the way that Chelsea treated her, and like did she set this whole thing up because Bree could have told her all of this off camera and never had to be a thing on the season. And so then Chelsea's like, well, maybe she did, and so she like forces Chrishell to call Bree as she's sitting there, but like obviously Chelsea wanted it to be that she wasn't known that she was there, but Emma is like, tell Bree that she's sitting here, and it was just the whole thing was awkward because like no one was on the same page of like what was going down, because I think Chelsea just wanted to pretend she wasn't there and just see what Bree would say with just those two, you know what I mean? But like obviously if Bree is on the phone and knows that Chelsea's listening, she's going to say something different. And ultimately they just ask her like, did you set up this meeting with Amanda, or was was this more of a setup plan than you, and like you knew what was going to come out? But Bree was like, I literally had no idea what Amanda was going to tell me.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think she knew that there was going to be some dirt with Chelsea, but I didn't think she was like, oh shit, this is like really serious.
Yeah.
So I think, was she going to kind of come for Chelsea? Yes, but Chelsea would have done the same fucking thing to Bree. So I'm just like, girl, why are you acting so like high and mighty when Bree like was like, oh wow, that's actually kind of like big tea that I shouldn't be like spewing, so let me just go to the source and tell her because that's her livelihood. She did, and then Chelsea's being so, oh my god, Chelsea was so annoying. And then it starts these sides between Chrishell and Emma. So now Emma's like, and now we have to choose. And Chrishell's like, do we have to choose? Like honestly, Chrishell was like one of my favorite characters this season. I say character because it really is.
She's taking a back seat this season because she was like a lot in the drama last season. Right?
Yeah, I mean, she really was just kind of like chilling, just being like, I'm honestly seeing both sides. She's being really neutral. Emma basically sides with Chelsea, which is funny because what comes out later in the in the episode.
What's that old lady's
name? In the episodes, Mary, Nicole.
Mm-hmm. So Nicole has tea on Emma.
Not the old lady.
She seems like an old lady to me.
She's like one of the oldest in the group.
Yeah. She's heard that Emma has been having an affair with a married man.
And new girl Alana also knew that too. I was like, okay, new girl Alana.
She knew it? I thought Nicole told her.
I think she like had heard from a source as well. Or maybe she told her. Did she tell her?
I think so. I think at that when they went to that random ranch in the middle of the desert.
She owns that. I kind of like the new girl, I'll say it.
I don't know. She seems so random. I'm like, why are you here?
I like low-key liked her. At first I was like, oh, not another one. And then I was like, wait.
As long as they're not dating Jason, then it's fine.
This man. Talk about short king that pulls.
Short king that pulls, bro. Like how? I guess
Not Brett. They look exactly alike.
Brett stays chilling. Does
Brett
he have a person?
stayed chilling.
He had a girlfriend at one point, right?
I think so. Also, why is Jason trying to sell Kanye's house and there's nothing in it?
What? I missed that.
Did you not see that at the end?
I missed that.
For $53 million. This house that has nothing in it. They gutted everything. It's just like a building. It's like
they're
architecture.
like Kanye owned it, so.
And he's like so excited about it, and everyone's like, what?
Okay.
Anyways, side tangent actually about real estate, but anyways.
But yeah,
let's get to the drama.
So Nicole and the other people know that Emma has been with a married man, and it seems hypocritical because she's taking Chelsea's side. in this and trying to support her, being like, how dare he cheat, when literally she's done the same thing. She's like been involved in a situation.
She's the mistress on the other side.
Yes, exactly. So
it's not confirmed, but
it's not confirmed, but
Nicole seems to be very like adamant, and I wouldn't be shocked if it was true.
Yeah, and Nicole tells Bree about it, and Bree's like, I wish I knew this earlier, but thanks for telling me. So now she has that in her arsenal.
Well, yeah, because now at this point, it's like Bree went to Chelsea, told her. Chelsea decided to act out about this days after, weeks, I don't know how long it was. Then starts to be like, you're a bad person for telling me. And then Bree's like, girl, I didn't even have to tell you. Mm-hmm. I just told you because I thought you should know. And yes, I took the scene with Amanda because she had dirt on you, but I did not know it was going to be that. Mm-hmm. And I think that's true. There's no reason for Bree to lie in this situation. Like, was she going to come for Chelsea and have some tea on her back? Like, probably. But I think when she found out how deep it was, she just tried to do the right thing. And then Chelsea attacked her for it. Like, it's just wild.
Yeah.
And then the weird part of all of this is that Chelsea still has not confronted her husband.
No, but then at the end of the season, it shows her taking off her ring. She takes off the ring and she's like, I think I'm done with this. And she's like looking at a new house for her to buy for herself. And I'm just like, so you're just making a lot of these decisions without talking to your husband?
Yeah, and then Amanda's going to be a new agent in the...
Yeah, and so then Bree's trying to bring Amanda in. And I'm like, what is happening? She's like, I need a friend here because I have no friends.
I'm just confused. Was that the season?
That was the season, which is so weird. It ended in such a weird way. There wasn't a confrontation with Nicole and Emma. There wasn't a confrontation really with Bree and Chelsea.
Because we see Chrishell kind of mend with Chelsea, and we see Chrishell mend with Emma. Not like they were in odds, but just like she's getting on the right path with everyone. But we don't see Emma and Bree resolve anything. And what I really wanted was Bree to go to that lunch so Bree could tell Emma, girl, I got dirt on you, homegirl. Mm-hmm. You've been sleeping. Like, all this information that we know has amounted to nothing, and we're gonna wait a whole nother year for another episode.
That's what I'm saying. It seems like that this was like part one. Like, why aren't we like Emily in Paris and doing a part one, part two?
Yeah, that seemed like part one.
Yeah, but I guess, are they gonna have a reunion? Don't they have a reunion?
Yeah, they have reunions.
So maybe that's gonna come out then?
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna be so deep into Dancing with the Stars, I'm not gonna care. Just kidding. I will care because I'm actually really pissed that we didn't get.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
Weird ending.
Just a really weird
anticlimactic ending. For sure.
And you know that they could have forced that conversation with Bree and Emma, but they didn't.
Absolutely. Because you know what they did force? At the dog funeral.
Stop. The dog funeral. Nico. The staple dog. I was actually sad to see that dog go.
Very sad. Believe me.
But the dog funeral was crazy.
The dog funeral was crazy.
That's why I had the dream about Lulu. Y'all, I had a dream.
A combination of things.
I had a dream again. Also, she's due to go to the vet. But I had a dream that Lulu jumped out the window. And I was sobbing in this dream. And she actually ended up surviving. She just broke her paw. And then we had to go to the vet. And I was like, I got to go to the vet because Lulu's paw's broken. I'm all stressed. And then I woke up and I was like, oh, gosh. And Lulu was just sleeping there like a little perfect angel. And I was like, oh, my God. I was like, you cannot jump outside the window. You're going to break your paw.
She was like, I never
But I think that's why I had the dream, because of Nico, the dead dog.
Nico. Poor Nico. But, okay, I'm sorry. But when Jason told Mary about Nico only having a few days left, and she just immediately starts sobbing. It was crazy. The visceral reaction she had, and like all of her Botox and filler and the way that she cried, I was just
crying. Like, I see her cry a lot, but seeing Jason bawl was like,
yeah, and then Jason starts jarring. Bawling. I was like, whoa. Wait, what just happened?
I was like, y'all look crazy.
Like, I turned away for 5 seconds and I look back and they're just and I'm like, oh my God.
Like, what's happening?
But yeah, then everyone got super dressed up for this dog funeral, and they had like slow-mo entrances, and I was like,
you
what's
ready
happening?
For it? And they're just like all walking in. I'm like, what?
I was like, what's happening? And then they all have, Chrishell, Chelsea, Emma, and Bree are having a full-on argument
at the
dog funeral.
And then, oh my God, Mary was like, it was so disrespectful at the dog funeral. First off, check yourself. Hear what just came out of your mouth, Mary. Yeah. That's what I thought.
I was like, how am I meant to take this show seriously?
Romaine
lettuce.
Romaine. The king that we thought would never last is still here to see another season. This man has been... They've been married for 8 years.
I mean, he's living the dream. How can you give that up?
And now he's in real estate. He's in building now. He's like a contractor.
He's a contractor. He's on a show. He's set. Don't fuck it up, Romaine.
Romaine, the king that we never wanted. Mm-hmm. And we still have. And you know what? He's kind of grown on me. I like him.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine.
But that's basically it with Selling Sunset. I'm intrigued to know where this is going to go. I hope they have some sort of...
They're going to have a reunion of some sort.
Moment
and
on the reunion.
Hopefully it gets a little bit of closure on the situation with Bree. And I still want Emma to be exposed. I hate that bitch. I'll say it.
Really?
I do. I'm so tired of her.
She always hops on people's sides.
She's hopping back and forth. I used to hate Chrishell. Now that Chrishell's lesbian, I've liked her a lot more. Right. I'll say it. Yeah. And Emma, on the other hand, is just annoying. She doesn't even need to be on the show. She makes so much money. She doesn't need to be doing any of this. She is just annoying. Chelsea, annoying. Bree, annoying villain vibes. Like, it's just, the whole thing is so overly produced and annoying, but
what can you do?
I'll be watching.
It's entertaining. For a hot second. It's nice to like binge in a day.
Yeah, it's very, and it's so quick. It's so like over before you know it. So anyways,
now I'm just scrolling through because I just wanted to look at the cast of men for Joan's season. I'm just trying to see who like sticks out to me. And
obviously Kelsey's
dad, Mark. Am I getting that right? There's a guy named Jonathon. Oh, he's a fine looking man. Look at him.
Oh, he's
put him
sweet.
in an Old Navy ad. I'll put a picture up. But
I love that.
Jonathon is 61, a shipping consultant from Iowa. Okay. Oh, he likes to attend live theater.
Okay.
We love that.
We love a theater goer.
Okay. Cute.
I'm really interested to see this the old men. Are they gonna be as lively? Camaraderie as the girls were from the Golden Bachelor.
What kind of drama can they create with each other? I don't know.
Zip it. That was all the drama that we had. I think it's more so like wholesome, and it's going to be a really short season, so it's just going to be.
It has to be. Pascal, he seems intriguing.
I saw like Pascal.
He has like a motor, like a boat or something.
He probably does have a boat. He's probably rich.
Loves going to the theater too. Oh, I love this.
The theatre.
Trying new restaurants and going to concerts. He's a salon owner. Okay. He's giving me a haircut. Pascal.
Oh my God.
My favorite hairdresser.
I love that.
From Chicago. Oh, and he said in another life he would have loved to be a fashion designer. Oh, I can see Pascal clearly right now.
Got a little flair to him. Yeah. A little spice.
Pascal.
I'm excited. Joan better have a personality, though.
I know. That's the only thing. She seems a little stiff. She's a little stiff.
She's got to open up a little. Maybe Jesse will help this season.
Oh, yeah. Jesse will be there for
Jesse always makes it better. Mm-hmm. We love Jesse Palmer.
Oh, there's this other guy, Guy. His name is Guy. LOL. Doesn't he look like a famous person?
Kind of. They all look good.
Yeah, like like a guy, like a certain person that has the teeth like that too, that are really fake and big like that.
Yeah, like the Green Goblin and Spider-Man, whatever that guy's name. That man's name. I don't know his name.
I think he reminds me of the guy from the Hunger Games, the host.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah. Anyway, he kind of scares me a bit, but he's a doctor, so we love doctors.
What do you think Joan's gonna end up with someone?
I think so.
A proposal. You think it's going to end in a proposal?
Yeah.
I think so too. I think it's going to end in a proposal. I personally think, but I mean, we'll see.
Well.
Next week we'll be talking about Dancing with the Stars, obviously. The first episode.
Golden Bachelorette.
Excited to see all of that. Golden Bachelorette's going to be on Wednesday. Maybe we'll talk about Emily in Paris, the end of that.
Oh God!
Season.
Yeah,
just
I started
horrible.
The second half.
Just
I'm
horrible.
upset. I mean, they're doing the classic tropes of like, but I'm just like, when will it end?
Atrocious.
We keep going in circles here. We just need to end it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love is Blind is going to be coming out again
in October.
US, obviously, in October. So that's coming up as well. just a bunch of things to keep on your radar, but it's the most wonderful time of the year.
Don't sing that. I was literally, they played Christmas music on Emily in Paris, and I was just like, oh my God, I love
But it
Christmas.
is the most wonderful time of the year because I love October. I love Dancing with the Stars. I love pumpkins. I love this time.
From Halloween into Christmas is just the best time. I mean,
we're riding. Once we get to October, woo! It's vacation for me.
I just hate the weather, but I love.
No, but it's nice.
I hate the cold weather. Now.
It's gonna be nice.
Fall
nice.
is great, and then I'm just like,
it's gonna take a turn in December, but like we're gonna be like cruising. It's gonna be so nice.
It's gonna be nice for now.
Anyways, guys, that's all we got.
That's what we got for this week.
So do what you got to do. Share us, like us. You already know. Rate us
5 stars on Spotify. Like us. Hit us up. Comment. Tell us what you want to hear from us. If anything, is
you want
on your mind
or something,
hit us up on Insta or something.
Hit us up, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.